So I just got home from work and I was sitting here taking off my makeup and I thought, hey, this is a good base. And because today would be one of these I'd be working at the haunted house, I am going to do my makeup tutorial for you, a get ready with me if I were to be working at the haunted house. I do not have the contacts that are just solid black, so I won't be wearing those, but this is generally how I do my makeup. And yeah, let's get to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will insert some photos of different looks I've done at the haunt, but this is just a general one I do every day. So I'm gonna get into something more comfy and then I will be right back. And we're back. So here is just one of the outfits I have for what I wear at the haunt. And one of the wigs, I do have another black wig. This one is from 2 years ago, but I thought, hey, let's give this one a go. It's been lonely. And I also would not have any of my piercings in. I flip up my septum. I'm going to take out these guys because I am supposed to look like a child, like a possessed child. That's why I wear the sweater to cover my tattoos and different stuff like that. But yeah, let's give this a go. Also, I would be airbrushing my face and using my airbrush, but I can do the same kind of idea with just my concealer palettes, and that way you guys can recreate this look at home and you don't need to go and buy an airbrush and everything else. So let's get to it. I'm going to take this light yellow color and just start applying that under the eye area. Really, I just do a lot of layering. I will not cover my full face because I want to keep the redness and different tones from me wiping off my makeup. I'll take some of this on eyelid area. Okay, so now I just have a bit of base tone down, which is what I would normally do with the airbrush, just in a light flesh tone to make me look a little more pale, a little more stickly. I am going to go in with some different colors on my eyes. So I use this palette actually a lot at the haunt because it has some good like yellowing color. So I like to take this color here, Edge, and just fill in around my eye area. This just helps emphasize some of the bags under my eyes. I'm going to go in here with this kind of brownish yellow tone and start packing some of that in around my nose area. I normally do a few different cuts and stuff like that, so the one I normally do is from my nose of me bleeding, so I just want to kind of prep the space for that. And I am going to take a little bit of this and again just so the next thing I like to do is I use my Studio Effects the makeup palette, but I don't have that with me currently, so I'm just gonna go in with this. This is actually called a lip tar, the matte lip tar, Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics, but I'm gonna take this light blue color. And then what I like to do is go in and around my eye area and do some veining. I don't know if you can see it. It's very, very... Again, depending on the day and if I had class or not, sometimes I wouldn't go into as much detail and do as much veining, but it really just depends on what I was doing that day and if I had time to go in super detail with my makeup. And just going in a bit more with that color yellow and stippling that out right. This also helps just like emphasize the natural creases of the face. Okay, so now that that is done, I am going to start on my nose wound. I'm going to use the Star Putty that I bought on my Spirit trip, and let's see if this works pretty good. Normally I'd use a flesh wax, but I'm assuming this is pretty similar. It feels similar. It's got that waxy texture. So we're going to try this guy out, and I'm going to take my spatula. It's a little bit thicker than the flesh wax, but let's see if I can get it to warm up a bit. Yeah, it's not bad actually. It's pretty moldable. Roll it into a little half sausage kind of idea here, and then just press it roughly onto my nose. And then I'm going to take the spatula, do it up here so you can see, and I'm going to blend out the edges. Some pieces can be left rigid and high. And I'm going to go and take a little bit of that and just give it a nice cut. Okay, so we get that nice kind of cut area right up in there. This one isn't actually bad. It's pretty skin tone, so that's always good. And again, I would just use the airbrush over that, but we are going to use powder. Okay, so I'm going to take this dark red tone and put it inside of where I kind of left the cutting shape, just to kind of darken it and emphasize the cut. We will be going in with some fake blood, but that's just going to kind of emphasize it all right there. Right, so that just emphasizes the cut a little bit more. Getting crazy. I'm actually going to take some of that red and just place that underneath my eye, in the inner corner of my eye. Just give more of that dirty, bloodied look. Okay. Depending on how I was feeling, sometimes I would do like a vomit look, sometimes I wouldn't. We'll go with a little bit of that vomit look today. A little bit of the yellowing of the lips. On that tone down into the neck. Okay. You can pop some mascara on here. I already have some on, but I just want to go like that and then just want to make it look a little smudged. Almost like I've been crying. And my eyebrows, I just take a brow gel and spike them up because the child wouldn't necessarily have perfectly tamed brows. Okay, so the next part is my favorite part, and that's blood. So we'll get onto that. Okay, so now we got the blood, and I also have this, which is a glazing gel. It's actually used to make like bruises and stuff. Discoloration of the skin, so it is a gel finish and it has a remover for it. But I just put it in and around my mouth. Depending on how long you leave it on for and how thick you leave it on, that is the color it stains. You can get it in different colors. I just got it in bruise yellow. But again, you can change that. You can change the tone. It is a product that you do need to use a remover for because it is a stain and it will stain your skin. And I just move that around till it makes me happy. Got that nice kind of vomit look going on. Because I'm possessed, right? I can't control myself. So now we get on to the blood. So I'm going to go in with the scab blood first, which is like a coagulated thick blood. As you can see, it's like a jelly substance. And I'm going to take my spatula here. So I can take some of that and just place it in my wounds. And over time, it does dry and get crusty. There is my scab blood. But again, it's really just playing around. Again, it's not the same every day. Sometimes I do more on the eye, sometimes I do more on the face area. Today we're just going pretty simple. Then we have our gel blood. Normally, I would just take a big thing of blood and just dump it in my mouth and down my body. But I am not going to do that because I am sitting in my computer chair and I'm at my house. So we're just going to take some of this. Again, this is thicker than normal blood, but it does act the same. And it will run and drip and do whatever it wants to do. And this is pretty much my makeup look. I do have teeth enamel, which I put on, and then I get my contacts, and I'm not going to put on the teeth enamel because that stains. And again, I would just drip blood down me. You see that this is kind of stained, but again, I don't want to do that at my house. Normally I apply my makeup outside, so this is what you're gonna get. And this is pretty much the overall look. Again, not anything super crazy. I do work in the dark, so you don't see a lot of the specific details when I am at work, but this is just a general look for you guys. Again, more blood. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really missed the haunt, and hopefully next year everything is better, but this is just a good throwback to when I would be working every weekend. And I hope everyone is staying safe and staying well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found it useful or you liked it, please give this a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel to see more spooky content in this month of October. And I will see you guys tomorrow.